I left at the start of Year 9. Then I went to an adult education centre, which I didn't enjoy either.
Mainly negative. I didn't get along with the teachers too well. I think it was more teachers are higher than students kind of role.
I didn't really like school and had trouble at school. It's just that was quite hard for me.
I grew up at school very hard through my sisters. One of my sisters was a very big troublemaker, so it didn't give me a good eye from the teachers.
I more grew up in the country and I came here about a couple of years ago. Went to high school here and no good.
I got suspended a lot, got kicked out of my old school.
To be honest, I probably wasn't the best student, nor did I like it very much, so I left.
15 to 19, they don't know what's going on, and we've got expectations. Parents have got expectations, teachers have got expectations. We want them to pass, but they don't even know what they're doing here at this point in time.
They come in the morning and you can see, it's written all over their faces that they've had a slog at home. There are big issues happening at home.
When I was a student and when I first started teaching here, students seemed to be more resilient emotionally, like they could deal with a lot more. They weren't so vulnerable. Now they seem to be a little bit more vulnerable. The biggest challenge is maintaining students, keeping them here.
To have a young person come out of school, not having completed their Year 12, and then coming into TAFE with the expectation of doing a qualification, but then not finishing it, means that we're putting them back on the couch at home.
It's a very fast-paced world they live in, which you probably see. They're texting, phones going, they're on Facebook. There's so much stuff going on that to pick one thing that's influencing them at this point in time, I would not be able to say what it is.
You've got to show these students that you want to get them where they're going at the end of the day, but they've got to be on board and they've got to love what they're doing and they've got to be happy in the classroom. You've got to make it fun and interactive for them. It just can't be boring. They won't come to school, they won't come to university to the class if it's boring.
We treat them with the respect, that we want ourselves back from them, and with mutual respect, we achieve some great things with them.
One of the really important elements of the Youth Smart strategy is having the right people, and for me that's been about having people who really like working with young people. They not just want to help, but they want to support them to access the kinds of help they need, and they are committed to that young person's success.
Last year I used to not rock up here. I didn't not even attend for I didn't even go to TAFE, but ever since this year, because the teacher Paul, he's a good teacher, and after that I've been attending. I've hardly missed a day of school, never missed a day of TAFE. Yeah, it's changed.
There's less pressure on students. They just ask you to do your best and that's all. They'll support you and give you some feedback, and they'll make school more enjoyable instead of people picking on you and stuff.
They're actually here because they want to help you and they want to teach you things that you're interested in learning, and I think it makes it all a big difference that you come to school not because you have to, because you want to be here, and all the girls do want to be here and learn about this. And the teachers really care, and they care about your personal life, not just you being at school.
When we've designed the courses, have we assumed that we know what kind of student arrives in that course? And maybe we didn't have a young person in mind when we wrote that curriculum. Young people want to be involved in things that make sense, that have real outcomes, that get them out into the community, contributing to something that's positive, rather than being in a classroom and kind of stuck in this very old way of teaching.
I wasn't 100% sure this is the field I wanted to go into. That's why I wanted to do the 6-month course, just so I could know that this is definitely what I want to do, and it is. I went on placement, loved it. It's definitely where I want to be.
Past 3 years or 2 years, I couldn't even talk, I can't even say a word. And a lot of students just bullying me, because I can't understand English properly. But now I just feel I'm fabulous, fantastic. So yeah.
I didn't expect that I'll be an actual pretty good builder, to be honest. Now like I've got built up confidence to like actually build now. Like yeah, I've got skills now that I didn't know I had.
I see myself getting a career, not just working as some checkout person at any old job. I see myself getting somewhere now.
I see that there actually is a future. A couple of years ago, I just didn't know what I wanted to do, and I didn't feel like I was achieving anything, and I was just living day to day kind of thing. And now like I'm working towards my goals and I'm going to be somewhere eventually.
Deep down, they're a gorgeous bunch of students. They're really, really lovely. You've just got to really prize it out of them. You really got to prize it out of them. But you know, once they show you what's really in there, it's really quite magical.
Carpentry, I love how it's just like, it's a tree and then it goes through all these stages, ends up at a house, and you know, something a family will love and enjoy.
That it rocks.